Hey there everybody, and welcome back to the Feed the Beast server that I play on with my friends. We're going to do a quick update with the warehouse. We made a couple minor changes to it just to make it a little bit better. We now have all these machines running and overclocked and all that fun stuff, so now that's good to go. This induction furnace has been a pain in our butt for the entire time because if we use a lever or anything else, it's just a pain, and the only thing that seems to work fine with it is this blasted redstone torch. So it's a little bit ghastly right now, but that's up and running. As you can see, we have quite a bit of resources now going on. And we also added the redstone entry cell here for in case anyone needs to pick up in the world. In case anyone needs to pick it up, I'm going to have to take a look at that to see what's wrong with it. I think I just need to whack it with my wrench a couple times to take care of it. Anyways, we also fixed up our clock up here so it looks a little bit better and cleaner, fixed the code so it looks nice, and changed some names around. We'll go over some of those names later on when I start doing the server tour and stuff like that. In the depths of the barrel areas, though, we've added a couple things. One, UU matter, which now has this pod right here. Oh, hey, check that out. One's coming up into the pod right now. Yay! And we have this one right here, which is emeralds. We got a new quarry going up, so we're no longer using, well, we still are using new Waisu, but we're also using new Denny as well. If you haven't caught on, we're using names from The Room, the movie The Room, one of the best in the world. We got some overflow over here with the with these non-essential resources pods, and up here dirt and cobblestone is now full, and I'll go into some things that we've done with that as well. We found out one thing, though, is that these dingle dangs right here that we have going on, so if the inventory is full, it will send an energy pulse to push everything into a void pipe. We found that it actually doesn't work with an item router, so we had to come up with an alternative way of fixing that, which is upstairs. We also incorporated in some mushrooms, cactus down below over here. We also have some wheat and other mushrooms. And where are you? Oh, you're iridium, so that's already been there. But yeah, we'll go upstairs now and I'll show off what we've done with the sorting issues that we were having a little while ago. Did anything change up here? Oh yeah, we did change one thing. We added this right here, which is for emeralds, which macerates out for emerald ore and compresses it down right down here. So we have 4 emeralds that are just waiting to be used. Other than that, I don't think we've changed much else on this floor. Still need to work on automating this guy over here for steel production, but saving that for a rainy day. First big thing you can notice is that we've added a lot more golden pipes in between each of the diamond pipe sections, and that's just so that we can get things zipping around much faster through everything. And as you can see right here, only ores coming through. So what we're doing now for overflow is, excuse me, we have a diamond pipe right here at this intersection. Anything that is not dirt and cobblestone will go down the green path, which you can see right here. We're using broken pickaxes because, quite honestly, no one's going to ever use broken pickaxes. And we left this one blank and this one mostly blank, just so that we can fill it out. So if we get to the point where we have too much of whatever resources here, we can use the white path, which also, as you can see up top, oh goodness, let me see if I can, there we go. And I fell back down. But you can see there's a void pipe right there with the white path and the yellow path. We also have 4 quarries going in New Denny right now, which is just chugging along, pumping stuff into here. And these are the chests that are coming from each place. So here's Copes' chest, here's Heath's chest. We're going to have mine and Morgan's eventually, and maybe some others. But we still have room to grow up here, I would think. We can condense some of this down and make it look better. But yeah, that's pretty much all the changes we've made for here. And one thing we're also doing is we're trying to reduce as much lag as we can on the server. So we're going through and optimizing things, making it run better and cleaner. So what I'll do now is I'll actually go to New Denny and I'll show you that Mistcraft book that we're using. Just go down here and go to the Nexus. So New Denny is this way. Here's our quarry worlds. This one's New Waisu, which, oh goodness, I don't know what the linking book is. And here's New Denny. New Denny is basically a checkerboard biome with extreme hills and deserts, so we can get both rubies and emeralds. Here's New Denny. So we take it here, plonk it here, so you can see desert, extreme hills, checkerboard biomes, bright, normal fog, and then I believe everything else was completely random. Whoa, double villages? What in the world? That's kind of strange. But anyways, yeah, that's New Denny for you. Then New Waisu, I think, is still over in the overworld, in the old library room. But we can actually show off. We'll show off New Denny first. Yeah. Just a standard flat world. And then over here we have our quarries. We should have 4. Oh yeah, there's still 4. And as you can see, because we're doing extreme hills, we're in the middle of a bunch of cloud layers. There we go. See? I think we were put up on layer 3 or 128 or whatever, right? A cloud layer. But as you can see down there, it's just chugging along, doing its thing. So yeah, that's pretty much all the changes that have been made to the warehouse in the last couple days. Like I said, we're going to automate the steel production and do a couple more cool automation things to make things smoother and cleaner and stuff like that. And soon we'll get some more forestry stuff as well. Hopefully when we update, we'll be able to get that moving along. So anyways, when more updates happen to the warehouse to optimize it, we will let you know. Anyways, take care. Hey there, everybody. One thing I forgot to mention before I was about to log off was that we've edited our mining in the nether a bit just to help reduce lag, like I said earlier. We packed up the pump and all the pipes coming in here in the ender chest, and we moved it way down here. No, it looks like we have a traffic jam up in here. But yeah, we removed all the world anchors along this area, and it actually reduced the lag on the server in half. Well, not in half, but for this specific world, it moved it, sliced it in half. Went from 10 ms to about 5, and I think it was at lowest was at 3 ms. But as you can see, the pump's been put right here. And that's just because there's no lava down on this very edge over here. And we moved the quarry itself to here and just moved it down. But as you can see down here, yeah, if we had put in the pump here, it would have been on this section where there's no actual lava source block. So ended up putting it here, which should be able to power quite a bit. At least a couple quarries down until we get to another lava pool, which I think there's one right down there. So that'll suffice. And yeah, we've pretty much ruined the nether, which is a good thing, because no one likes the nether, because it sucks. But yeah, we did that for here. And I'm going to jump over to my test world to show off the Dingle Dangs not working for the item routers for if they're full. Anyways, see you soon. Hey everyone, welcome back to my test world that I have over here. Oh, I'm slapping around in my test tree farm. Anyways, as you can see here, I have the Dingle Dang set up here with an item router. And the gate itself is set up so that if the inventory is full, it will do an energy pulse, which will start putting stuff into here. So as you can see, if we do this, the gate doesn't actually recognize that there is something going on with this, with the inventory slot in the item router, which kind of sucks, which is why we ended up putting that little diamond gate up at the top. But as you can see, it doesn't work, which is kind of sad. Even if we take it down to space in inventory or items in inventory work, but we don't want it set up that way. Well, that's kind of annoying. Is it actually going to work still? 23. Yeah, looks like it's still working. Oh, I guess items in inventory actually work, but we don't actually want it to do that because it's going to be taking from what's going in currently rather than what's going to be in the future, like if it's full rather than everything else. But anyways, that's the issue that we have going on with the item router. As you can see, I got put back into vanilla textures by going in here because I don't have the Isabella Craft texture pack set up in here. But yeah, this is kind of what a steam engine looks like in the first concept design of it. We have some more over here. Oh, yeah, and actually one thing I forgot to mention is underneath the steam boilers, we have, oh goodness, we actually have aqueous accumulators down here. We have 4 of them, as you can see. And this is reflected what's going on inside of the warehouse as well. This is the more aqueous accumulators, but there's 4 underneath each steam boiler. So if anyone had wondered where the water came from for the steam boilers, that's where it is. Because if the heat is all the way up to max as it is, and there was no water, and we ended up putting water in there, it would end up blowing up the steam boiler. And I'm partially curious to see how bad the explosion is. Maybe I'll set one up sometime that's fully maxed out with temperature, or it's set with heat. But yeah, that's essentially what's going on with this anyways, and the aqueous accumulators back there. Anyways, take care everybody.